All right, Shalom Akim, Shalom, Shalom, Lahab Akwayim. This is your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Come with another lesson through the Spirit, and Lord willing, this be edifying to the Lord's elect. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, from I've grown in this truth under. Shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring in the word, and that's pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's going to come. Shalom to the Akwath that's listening in, that's remaining true to the faith and remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. To you Israelite foreigners out there who live among the heathen and who look like those heathen nations. All right, but your lineage goes back to the progenitors of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel through the line of your fathers. All right, I want to say peace and blessings to you all, Barakatham. All right, so real quick, you know what I'm saying? Just want to touch on a couple of videos here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start this off with Eve. You know, she seems rather perplexed at what she's seeing right now. And I'm gonna let her explain what it is that she's seeing, which is what the prophets have been telling you was going to happen. All right, it's inevitable. You see what I'm saying? And it's just straight up nature. All right, so let's get into it, man.
So y'all, let's get into this one. More men are getting 2 girlfriends and living together like a family. They're saying this is the future. What do you guys think? What's your opinion? Write it down in the comments. Would you let your man get a second girlfriend? As a dude, do you think this is the future? Do you think 2 girlfriends are the new wave? They do say to every one man, there's like 10 women in this world, or even more. But honestly, I don't know. I don't think I like sharing. Maybe there's a sliver of a chance if I knew he could provide for both of us, give us both the emotional connection we need and the physical. But a lot of y'all men are complaining about upkeeping 1. So how are you going to upkeep 2? Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. I can't wait to read them.
All right, so that's the thing, man. All right, Eve. All right, you women in general, man. You women are not going to have. All right, you're not going to have any say in the matter. Very soon, you're not. Okay. The point being is that, you know what I'm saying, when all hell breaks loose, and this is what people don't want to talk about. This is what no one wants to talk about, man. You know what I'm saying? Not IUIC, not ISUPK, not BOW, not WFI, not HOI, yada, yada, yada. No, none of these other camps outside of GMS, all right, outside of the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone and the ones that teach the correct doctrine, all right? None of these other camps will tell you the truth, man. None of them will be honest and straightforward. You see what I'm saying? GOCC won't tell you that. You know what I'm saying? If anything, they'll tell you to get a ticket, you know what I'm saying, and go to Egypt somewhere, and then they leave your ass there to rot. But, you know, the point is that there will be no option. I was listening to a beloved brother this morning. He said very soon, all right, you know, let me see if I can get the video real quick. All right, bear with me. All right, so this is the brother's page. Okay, GMS, punish the wicked. All right, and the name of this lesson is "You will go from an option to a necessity." You will go from an option to a necessity. Why? Because when all hell breaks loose out here, you see what I'm saying? Watch this video. It's very edifying. You know what I'm saying? Watch and subscribe, man. Be edified, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because these women have no clue what is coming. They have no clue. You see what I'm saying? This is going to be the norm. 2 men to 1 man. You know what I'm saying? 3 men, 3 women to 1 man, yada, yada, yada. All right, so on and so forth, man. You gonna get it, man. You gonna understand. When the time comes, you will understand what the prophets have been saying. All right. Everybody else is talking about, oh, this is the future. This is the future. The prophets have been telling you this. All right. The prophets have been telling you this before the 2000s. You see? The prophecies are written. So when we was out here telling you that Isaiah chapter 4 verse 1 is talking about, all these simps out here, all these soy boys out here, you know what I'm saying, these feminists and whatnot, they was all coming out the woodwork saying, no, that's not what it says. You know what I'm saying? That's not what it's talking about. You know, you got a lot of feminists inside the Christian church, you know what I'm saying, who don't want to hear these precepts, who don't want to hear the truth coming out of the Bible. All right? But this is the truth of the matter, man.
You're going to end up going from an option to a necessity. So I want to begin by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah HaKodash, and double honor to the other apostles of Great Millstone, also known as GMS, and salutation to the Most High's men in the four corners of the earth that are pushing his word of sincerity and truth, and shalom to the sisters that support and subscribe wholeheartedly to the message of deliverance and salvation of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. This is your brother Banyamyan from GMS Jackson, Mississippi, with a topic going into how the Most High is going to change the Israelite man from an option, from being non-negotiable to being a necessity.
And there you go. Because at this point, it's non-negotiable. You can't have multiple women. I'm not going to let my man have other women on the side or have other women, you know, beside him or next to me or anything like that. You know, very soon it's going to be non-negotiable that I need a man. It's non-negotiable. I need a man. No matter, I don't care if he got 3 women next to him, 4 women, 5, I don't care. I need him. You see what I'm saying? This is what the prophecies are telling you is going to happen. You see what I'm saying? And these women who have not caught on yet, these women who will not get with the program, they're going to be left out here. And they're going to be left for the wolves. You see what I'm saying? This is how bad it's going to get. There will be no food. There will be no water. You see what I'm saying? At this point in time, you can sit here and say, oh, I don't think I'd be comfortable with that. I don't think I would want to see that. But when all hell breaks loose, when it's deadly to walk 20 yards down the block, you see what I'm saying? When it becomes a suicide run to head to the convenience store, you see, that's when you're gonna understand. When you start hearing the screams, when a quiet town is no longer quiet, you see, where every block, every district, every county, every state becomes a war zone. That's when this whole feminist mindset goes down the drain. And it's not going to take long. It's going to take not even weeks. It'll take no more than days before this whole feminist mind frame breaks apart. You see what I'm saying? Let's go to another video. Bear with me.
I'm going to make your country go broke. Your country go broke. No one's going to have shit. F the oil. I'm going to light it all on fire. I'm going to destroy my infrastructure. Just make everybody feel it. You'll start seeing war on the streets when that gas hits $20 a gallon.
Absolutely.
You don't have to have a world war. You'll have one here. You don't give a shit about a world war. That electricity won't even be on. You can't afford that to even turn on the news to find out there's a world war. You got to go fight your neighbor. You got to go up the street. You got to go rob a store for whatever goods they have, because bread costs $50, $20. You want a peanut butter jelly sandwich, you're going to have to go kill somebody for it. Everybody's got morals while they got money in their pocket. But as soon as the money's gone, you'll see how many morals you really have as a society. That shit goes out the window. That's one of the first things that's going to go out the window. The truth. What you Your morals is going to go out the window. You will steal. You will lie. You will cheat. You will to eat, to survive.
Yeah. Even as you're talking, I'm like, my God, this is biblical. I pray that it doesn't come down to this point.
We all should.
No, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? If you're in that spirit of trying to pray away what's coming, then you're not of the elect. You are not of the elect. You see what I'm saying? Because only the elect want prophecy to play out. Only the elect want prophecy to take place, no matter how scary it is. It's gonna be scary out here, man. All right. The scriptures say that the remnant will be affrighted. You know what I'm saying? The remnant are going to be afraid. You see? At the terrors of the Lord, at the horrors that people are about to see, that people have never experienced before in their lives. You see what I'm saying? So when that time comes, you women won't have a choice in the matter. All that option, all that talk of, well, maybe, I might, just a little sliver of it within me could possibly think about accepting, that's going to be out the door, man. It's going to be out the window. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no more talk. Okay? Ain't going to be no more talk. Ain't going to be no more options. This is your option, man. You see? The Lord said he shall make a man more precious than fine gold. Let's get the scriptures, man. Bear with me. This is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 12. Isaiah 13 and 12 reads, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. You see what I'm saying? It's going to change, all right, rapidly, overnight. You know what I'm saying? And there won't be any more contesting. There won't be any more conversation around this subject. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be real black and white with it. All right, Slakia. Man, her call loud as hell. But yeah, man, you're not gonna have nothing. There won't be nothing to talk about. There won't be anything to talk about, man. Let's get another one. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 2. It reads, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. You know what I'm saying? So a man is going to be that pillar of protection, you see, and it's not just going to be any man. All right? It's not going to be just any man. It's going to be an elect man. You see? Only the elect are going to be making it up out of this, man. All right? Verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. All right? Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. The vintage shall fail. All the things that you've taken for granted, all the things that you're used to, that you're comfortable in, all right, you're not going to have those luxuries anymore, man. The vintage is going to fail. You see? The gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. You see? They're not going to have any of these things anymore, man. Those days are going bye-bye. Let's go back to chapter 13 real quick. All right. Slakia. Real quick. All right. Isaiah 13 and verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Okay? You about to see 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and chapter 16 play out right in front of your eyes, man. All right? And it's not going to be a pretty sight. It's not going to be a pretty sight. You see what I'm saying? All these things that you've taken for granted, you've done the most throughout these years, man. Throughout 60 plus years. All right, you've talked your shit. You've come against your men. You see what I'm saying? You've done the most. All right? And the Lord is going to have you pay for all those words, man. You're going to own up to all the things that you've been saying. The Lord said, bet. It's time to put you to the test, man. You said you're strong, you independent, you don't need a man, yada, yada, yada. All right, so the Lord's going to put it on you. The Lord's going to put it on you, man. You see what I'm saying? So, let me give one more video, man, to show you that this thing is already taking place. The results of this war over in West Asia, you see what I'm saying? It's already starting to hit. Bear with me. And Salaki, let's finish up this video before I go to the next one.
Your morals is going to go out the window. You will steal. You will lie. You will cheat. You will to eat, to survive.
Yeah. Even as you're talking, I'm like, my God, this is biblical. I pray that it doesn't come down to this point.
We all should. We all should.
But as we all know, self-preservation, that's the first law of the land.
Mm-hmm.
There is another part of the world that cannot afford for us to control that oil. Mm-hmm. They just can't. Then we're playing an entire different game. I mean, it's energy warfare.
It's deeper than that, man. It is much deeper than that. All right, if you're sitting here thinking that it's just this surface level situation, then you don't know what's going on. All right, you don't know what's going on. These elites, you know what I'm saying, those who quote unquote bear the light, all right, they're the ones who's orchestrating this. It's not about energy, man. All right, it's not just about energy. It's about control in every aspect. All right, it's about breaking down the society in such a way that will cause the people to accept any form of government, even if it's complete totalitarianism. You see what I'm saying? Which is coming. All right, it is coming. The scriptures have said so. All right, the prophets have spoken it, and it's coming to pass. You know what I'm saying? So, this last video real quick. Bear with me.
We have some big news right now. U.S. service members are actively now rationing food, according to USA Today, on various carrier strike groups located in the Middle East as the Iran war expands and continues. This is an image from one of the carrier strike groups, I believe the USG Lincoln. As you can see, it's like a weirdly colored piece of meat and then carrots, and that's kind of it. Here are some more pictures of trays. This is from the USG Tripoli. As you can see, it's just a little bit of pulled meat and a couple tortillas. That's it. That's all they're getting right now. Rations are running low, according to USA Today, on various carrier strike groups. This is how service members right now are being treated by this administration as the war goes on. They're still stuck there, and the U.S. is actually sending even more service members overseas as we speak. So spread the word. Full updates on my Substack.
Right. So this is if this is happening to the service members, those who are actually on the front lines who need the nourishment, okay, if they're having to ration, then how much worse is it going to be when it hits to the citizens here in America? You see what I'm saying? Who are not used to going for more than 5 hours without food. How much worse? How much more devastating is it going to be? You see what I'm saying? How much more devastating? And just like the brother said, you know what I'm saying? when it comes down to it, all right, people easily forget their morals. People easily forget, what they would or wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? All of that goes out the picture, out the window. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get this last precept and I'm gonna close it out. Bear with me. All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 4 and verse 16. It says, "Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by weight and with care." This is talking about rations, man. "And they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment." You see, this is what's coming. So at the end of the day, you women are not going to have any choice in the matter. You're going to be clinging on to protection, to a man for protection. All right, any man for protection who's got his head on straight, man. You see? And only the ones that have the wisdom and the knowledge, the stability, all right, are going to be the ones capable of keeping you safe. And that's going to be the elect men. You see? And it's going to be very few in number. Very few. Like the scriptures say, so few men left that they would hope to hear another man's voice. Is going to be that few men left. You see what I'm saying? So you women are in trouble, man. You better repent now. All right? Repent now. And get you and change your ways real quick before it's too late. I'm going to cut that there. I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect and the nation of Israel. It's been your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I want to say, call halal, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Wachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who teach well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.